Hold up, big baby. Yeah, yeah. Whew. We do it all for the culture. Artists, business owners, yeah. You can forget what they told you. We the ones taking over, yeah. This for the grown and sexy. This for the ones who flexing. This for the people that keep it 100, yeah. This for the ones investing. Ain't no judgment here. We spreading nothing but love in here. Entrepreneurs to thugs in here. We got it out of the mud in here, yeah. Comedy podcast intertwined with some realism. This who they call on. Do me a favor, get out your feelings and put your big girl drawers on. What up, Lele?
Good morning, guys, and welcome to another episode of Put Your Big Girl Drawers On Comedy Podcast with my favorite female tattoo artist in the city. As you can see right all over her. Go ahead and show them tattoos. Miss BeBe, Beth, Harper, and we are right here live in BeBe's Pain and Beauties.
BeBe's Beautiful Pain.
Baby's Beautiful Pain. Either way it goes, you're going to be beautiful and you're going to feel some pain up in here, but it's all right because it's a beautifully pain. Mm-hmm. All right. How's everybody doing this morning? How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
You're looking good, girl.
Thank you.
Looking real good. You see what I'm saying? The face cards good. Our face cards are good. Okay. So how you feeling? How's the shop going? The shop is...
It's good. It's good.
The shop is absolutely beautiful. Like, I told her, just give me the word and I'm packing up and moving in the back room. Like, it is absolutely beautiful. Like, in each different room, it's a different vibe. And that's amazing. That's pretty cool. Like,
yeah, we're 3 women-owned businesses.
Shout out to Women Empowerment.
Yep. We have a retro boutique, and then we have a nail artist, and we have an esthetician, makeup artist. She's like multi-licensed, and you got me, the tattoo artist.
The tattoo artist, and you are also planning to do body piercings, hopefully here real soon. I know you've also been working into that.
Yes, so I have 2 other artists right now. She does permanent makeup, stuff like that. She also does tooth gems.
Yes, I seen that. You look so cute. I was like, you know what? I don't even want a grill. Give me the gems.
Yeah, the gems are so really
bright in this room.
Then we have my other artist, MJ. She is a flash artist. She's really good. She's a whole vibe in herself. Right. She's so great. And then you got me, and then eventually I'm gonna get a piece.
And that's the one with the Marilyn Monroe room, right?
The one with the Marilyn Monroe room, that's Jennifer. She owns the nail salon, the esthetician, makeup, all that stuff.
I love her room, and I even like how she got the window set up too. The colors of the room.
Sunroof, yeah.
That's pretty cool. I love it here. It is definitely a vibe, and it's beautiful. Like, how do you feel knowing that you built this, like you did this, like, and then brung women that most people don't do along with you, because it's hard to work with women, especially in this game.
They brought me along. We were in another location for a while. Right. We were there on St. Mary's, and then we had to go. So we all came together and got this place, and I'm like the baby business. The baby business.
The baby business.
Jess is our mom, our queen bee, and Jennifer is my right-hand man. And
it's okay, everything's all right, just a little chaos in the back room. Life as an entrepreneur, you see what I'm saying? You gotta get a little chaos somewhere.
We did the whole remodel of the place. Like, we did all the painting. I did like my desk area, my hand washing station. Like, we all worked really hard to get to where it's at. We never stopped working on our room.
Right, and y'all ladies have done an absolutely beautiful job in here. That's what I said. I can live in here. Me personally, like, I can. Like, I'll just pick a mood for the day, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go chill in that room. Or I'm gonna go chill in this room. Or you know what? I'm feeling angry. I'm gonna go chill in that room.
And that's what we do. We we have like breakfast or lunch or dinner inside Jennifer's nail room.
Right.
Or we go drink or chill out in Jessica's room. Like, we're always with each other. Like, that's how we do it. And then when we have clients come in, customers, whatever, they do a whole tour and promoting, all that kinds of good stuff. It's like women in business. Like, we don't play.
Right. Show the tattoos real quick. The flexi tattoos. She got more tattoos than me anyway, so She already lit
so.
up.
I hope so.
I mean, I hope so. I hope so too. If you know what I mean? Like, if you kind of scared me a little bit.
Yeah, I'm still not done, girl. Chin to toes.
Are you gonna get any face tattoos? I say don't touch your face.
I don't want to touch my face,
Don't touch
but
your face.
there's some things that I've seen that
Maybe
is
a bum
super
ass
cute.
neck tattoo right here would
Yeah, oh
be
yeah,
dope
oh yeah,
on you.
oh yeah,
Ooh.
all right here down.
Where's she gonna get fancy? Ooh. You should be a tattoo model.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm already starting my entrepreneurship with the modeling, and I have my photo shoot with Miranda Louise. Shout out, girl.
Okay. When's that supposed to go down?
With the schedules and stuff, it's kind of hard, but it's gonna be very soon.
Very
and
soon.
I'll be submitting all that in there, girls.
You gonna be in the magazine soon. She
I'm
gonna
speaking it. I'm speaking it
into existence. Yeah,
Yes.
we gonna pray upon it. But this is I love it here. I was excited since like I called you. I was like, we gonna be at BeBe's. You know what I mean?
Hey.
We finna turn up at BeBe's. You know what I mean?
It's a whole vibe here, girl. Like we would just be having too much fun here.
Right. So working with women, and since you have a women's group, what do y'all do to maintain the good? What's the word I'm looking for? Partnership. There you go. What do y'all do? How do y'all obtain like good partnership? Because like I said, being a female, it could get rough. You know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
it can
So
get
what do y'all
rough.
do?
Just good communication. That's it.
Do y'all have like meetings and stuff?
Yeah,
Do y'all,
we have business meetings. We go head to head with like events. We have like Jessica. She just celebrated her 12 years in business.
Congratulations, Jessica.
Yes. She's like the one we look up to. Like she's
the OG.
She's been in the game. She's an OG. She's been in the game for a long time. So she just like on Saturday we had a big old event.
Right.
We all come together when it comes to stuff like that. Like
Right. Well, y'all basically one big family, and that's how this should be treated.
Yes.
Right.
We don't treat it any different, only because like if we do, it secludes everybody out.
Right.
And it causes a lot of tension. So
Right.
we have a lot of meetings, talks, communication. That's all we do it.
Right.
That's how we do it.
And you first started doing tattoos out of your house, correct?
Yes. I lived out in the country, girl.
Right. Oh, we can tell by the accent she got that country. She got a little bit of gravy and biscuits in the voice. You hear what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
You got a little bit of the gravy and the biscuits.
We all tattoo artists start from somewhere. I'm a self-taught artist. I mean, I've had some people like help me along the way, shout out, whatever, but I'm actually self-taught.
Self-taught.
I've been learning for a long time, girl, since I was like 13.
I was going to ask, what age do you think you had started? But was it like, was art like a really good, like, were you interested in art? Because I know sometimes art in school has a lot to do with pursuing.
So I was in 3rd grade and one of my art pieces got submitted into the orchestra hallway.
Oh, word? Well, congratulations.
First place. Thank you.
That's awesome.
And I've always been an artist, but I watched my mama get her first tattoo.
Right.
That's ever since then.
What?
Ever since then.
And you know, it's crazy. My mom only has one tattoo.
Oh, my mom. I've done a couple of my mamas. Like, she's mad because she can't get no more tattoos.
Right. Where's she gonna get one more tattoo?
She on blood thinners.
Oh,
yeah. So it's like, it's kind of hard. I'm like, my mom is like...
It's alright. Mama will be able to get a tattoo one day.
Oh, yeah.
We talking into existence
My
right now,
mama's
Mama.
not
Shout out
done.
to Mama.
Yeah.
We gonna get you another tattoo soon.
Yeah, my mama ain't done.
Right. Even if it's just a little dot. You know, put a little freckles on her face. You know what I mean?
She's got freckles.
Hey, she already knows that. Scratch that off the list.
That's where I get my freckles from.
I have freckles too, but I get that from the Spaniard side with being a redhead, because that's where I get the red hair from in Spain, from my grandmother's side. And we have freckles, of course. We got the Spaniard.
Do you got the fire red attitude?
Of course.
Hey.
This is me we are talking about. Of course, I'm feisty all around. And that's what I love about me too. And I feel like that's what makes me so different, especially being an upcoming comedian. Like, man, I feel like I could do a lot in this game. Like, I have a lot of facial features I'm real good with, different voices, like just different attitudes. I'm a very outgoing person. So, yes, I get it real quick up in here. So, you got to. But shout out to all my dye-braided heads too, you know what I mean? But, yeah, shout out to all my dye-braided heads. So, we got to stick together, okay? Because as far as I know, I'm the only redhead in San Antonio. I have not seen much redheads.
You know what?
I have not seen my, and especially with how I am, with my kind of personality, man, I know I'm a last of a dying breed. If I die, that's it. Ain't no more.
I love me some gingers though. They're so adorable.
Thank you.
Yay.
She called me adorable, guys.
She's cute, guys. She's cute.
I love it.
She's adorable.
I love it, but most definitely. So, another question I have for you is, man, it slipped my mind sitting here talking about gingers real quick. So, where do you see yourself going? Like, what is your top goal of being a female tattoo artist? Like, what do you want to get from all of this?
I want to get to the point where like thousands people recommend me.
Right, like you have your own ink tattoo show. You know what I mean? You sitting there having people.
I was actually told that like I should start a reality show, but I don't want to be the facade of like what's going on like with Black Ink and Ink Masters and stuff like that. I don't like it only because drama is not what I'm about.
Right, because of course there's drama in every part of the business.
But me, I just want to keep pushing. I don't want nothing to interfere with that. I mean, if they pay me some good money, maybe.
Right.
Maybe.
Right.
But I'm going to put more
like
tattoo
MTV or VH1 come to you, give you a contract. Baby, we'll pay you this much, get 5 people to go against each other and whoever.
I think my only thing is if I would have to do something like that, I'm going to put more tattooing into the show. So we can watch each other, like watch that person tattoo.
Right.
Because Black Ink, you'll see it every now and then. Ink Masters, don't get me started.
And I used to actually watch Ink Masters a lot. Like that actually used to be one of my.
It's a popular show, but don't give into the facade because it's all staged.
They're getting paid to act like that.
Yeah, they get paid to like all those artists are amazing. Like all them artists on there, they're amazing.
But see, this is reality. They get paid to do that. This is reality. Real life, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, no artist is perfect. No artist is ever going to be perfect. We're all human.
We all make mistakes, you know what I mean?
Exactly. That's how we grow.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
As long as you don't quit, there's
and learn from your mistakes.
Success. Yes, always learn from your mistakes.
Most definitely, and I'm beyond proud of you. Like you have definitely grown. Like I remember when you first got your shop and you were so excited. I was like, and I even remember when you pulled up on me and got your first batch of Kiss and Pink Gorilla drinks. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Lele's Kiss and Pink Gorilla drink.
All I know is this shit is good. It's really, really good. Like, what y'all waiting for?
You had it from the lady herself. You know what I mean? So
I think I downed when I had bought 4, right, or like a 6-pack.
I think you bought 4. I think it
I
was
bought
4.
I downed 3 of them before I got home.
Right,
and it was so good.
And at least you know it ain't diabetes in the cup. Or do you think it is a little too sweet?
No, it's not too sweet.
Not too
I
sweet.
Just maybe a little bit for me, but I still down that shit. It was good.
Right. Especially with summer coming up, the hot summer days, the perfect pink strawberry lemonade. You know what I mean? Go ahead and put a picnic. Take your loved one on a picnic. Surprise your girl with a pink strawberry lemonade.
Just grab the liquor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't forget the liquor. You know what I mean? But it is kid friendly, of course. You know what I mean? The babies could drink it. The kids could drink it. It comes kid friendly first. But for my adults, you can add clear or brown liquor. I've even had a few homies infuse it.
Oh.
Yes. I've never done that.
That's different.
I
didn't know you can infuse.
Neither did I until my homeboy sent me a video of it, and I was like, okay, well, you just took it up a notch.
Oh, no kidding. I
ain't mad at you. So, but most definitely. And where do you see your shop going from here?
I do eventually want
to add more artists. Like, do you want to put... Like, what else do you want to add in your forte?
I'm going to keep this spot, but I want to get another spot. Like, I want to expand.
Have multiple spots.
Multiple spots. I want to have multiple shops within a 10-year goal. Probably at least 3. I want an extra one here, a bigger one, and then I want one either out in Houston or Dallas.
Ooh, Houston would be real good.
I think Houston would be more of the go-to because, like, it's there.
It's the go-where city in Texas.
I want at least 6 artists at the other shop, and then I have my babies here. And then this is my baby. This is my
this ain't going nowhere.
This ain't going nowhere. This is my newborn. This is my whole world right here. Right. I want to add more eventually.
Right.
So my goal is that, and then also my goal is to travel the country and do convention shows.
Right.
So I really want to do that. That's racks, girl. Racks.
Right. So when did you find out that that's what you wanted to pursue and was tattooing?
Girl, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I don't know how. Okay, so I've been wanting to be a tattoo artist since I was 15 years old.
Right.
And it just depleted. Like I just forgot about it.
Right.
And I was just bored one day and I tattooed. and it just
went from there.
It went from there. I don't know how it started.
That was probably the best mistake you probably have ever made if you look at it.
I think so, because I'm 34 and it's took me a very long time to find my my calling.
You look 27. Talk about some 34.
Thank you.
Honey child, look every bit of 27 up in here. Okay.
I'll take that compliment.
I know that's right.
But it's took me a while. Like, it's took me a long time to find my calling, and then I accidentally just fell into this calling.
Right.
Like, I don't know where it depleted from. Like, when I was younger, my mom gave me that she gave me a whole book of my drawings.
And I was going to ask that too. Do you still have books of
pieces
of drawings?
I do. I actually have it here. I have a whole tweet. You remember the zipper binders?
Yeah, the zipper binders, yes.
Girl, I have a whole zipper binder of flash tattoos that I used to draw for tattoo shops. Damn. When I was 15.
Right, and you used to sell your tattoos to the tattoo shop?
No, I just drew it.
Oh, honey, you could have been selling them.
Girl, I don't know. All I know is my mom was like, here, Beth, I'm going to give this to you, and I'm going to tell you like this, do not quit, because you were destined for this, because this is what you wanted to do when you were a teenager.
Right.
And I looked at her, I was like, what is that? I was like, oh my God. So nostalgia just like hit me.
Right.
And she's like, Beth, you went up to me one day, handed me this binder, and you said you were going to be a tattoo artist and a tattoo model.
Right.
And you look at you now. I was like, and that was 2 years ago.
Right.
And I was like,
and that's why I said you have really, really, really grown these past 2 years. Like, I'm really, really proud of you. I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what else the shop has in store. Maybe, just maybe, Put Your Big Girl Draws on Comedy podcast might land here. Just maybe. We're not going to tell too much. But, and we are at 1214 Bassey Road, correct?
Yep, 1214 Bassey Road. I accept walk-ins Wednesday through Sunday between our hours. You can look me up on Google to give you all the hours and details.
Right. But she told you not to come today because that was Lele Day. It's Lele Day.
Maybe a little bit later.
Oh, right. Give me about 2 hours. You know what I mean? That's it. You give me about 2 hours of your time and we'll be good. But it's beautiful in here.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I worked really hard on this place. Really hard. And I'm still working on it.
And if y'all tune in after the live, I'm definitely going to give y'all a tour. It's absolutely beautiful. Like, you're going to feel the different vibes in here. And every room is just, it's so gullible. It makes me feel like I'm a girl in, like, a clothes shop, a shoe shop, all kinds of shops. It's your one-stop shop here.
Hey, one-stop shop.
One-stop shop. Like, you got your purses, you got your drawers, you got your nail tech, you got your artist tech, you got your makeup. You got everything. Like,
the only thing I'm missing is a piercer, but that'll be soon.
Very soon, and I'm definitely. I remember, I'm waiting on you for that. I ain't gonna tell y'all when I'm gonna get pierced, but I'm definitely waiting on you for that.
I think I already know.
You already know. But see, that's why I haven't got it done yet, because I'm just patiently waiting. Like, man, the day she tells me she got her license for the tattoo, I'm gone.
It's a lot of money to get a piercer. There's a lot more to it with piercing.
Right. Well, it's a more expensive. You're just sticking needles in people.
We're passing like all 7 layers of the skin.
Right.
So, oh my God.
Right. And of course you have to go through like state stipulations and protocols and
you have to have insurance and
the sanitizing, all that.
I want to
make sure nobody walk up in here with no AIDS and type, you know what I mean?
Well, I treat everybody like they have a disease. You have to.
Yep.
Because you never know.
I mean, well, I didn't think like that, but there you go. She treat everybody like a disease, and I don't blame her. Most definitely. So, most definitely. But man, I love it. I just can't keep. I love it.
And then, like, if you see behind me, these are all my drawings. Like, I do realism on paper. I just haven't touched it on skin yet.
That's why I said, folks, this is reality. This is a real tattoo artist reality. Piece of paper and a pencil. Man, I should have you draw me something right now so I can take it home. I should. I might have to have her draw me something.
It takes me a while to draw because I really put my all into it. Yeah.
And that's what I was going to say. How do you have the patience? Because I've seen some of your work, and I'm like, girl, I would have gave up on the second line.
I got 4 kids. 4 kids. That's how I got my patience.
I got 4 kids too, but
I know. I think it's because like I appreciate the art, and sometimes being too thorough is too much.
Right.
But as long as it's from you and it's pure of heart, I think it means more when you put it on paper.
And don't you actually want to be kind of like a new tattoo model?
I am going to be a nude tattoo model.
I was about to say, I remember seeing that you had posted that on Facebook. I think that would be dope. A nude photo shoot. I've actually thought about doing that once or twice.
I'm not going to be like fully exposed because I still have like that moral standpoint in my brain. But
right. You still have, what's that word I'm looking for? What's that word I'm looking for? You have, help me out here, Beth. I'm
standards?
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. I was going to start struggling here.
I mean, because like sex sells, don't get me wrong, sex sells, and tattoos are just beautiful.
Right.
And the one thing that I've learned in this career is that a lot of women suffer from self-esteem issues.
And PTSD.
That too.
A lot
Especially
of
with men.
Man, PTSD, I tell you what. PTSD.
But tattoos give women a sense of confidence.
Right.
Like, I really, really does.
Especially if you get the cover-ups from your baby daddy or your ex-boyfriend name that you set the car on fire.
Don't get me started on that. Do not get me started
you
on
said
that.
his car on fire 2 months ago, and now you hear that Beth tattoo talk, waiting to get it covered up, and you like, hell yeah.
I have this man on my
whole
desk.
cover-up tattoo party. Have a whole cover-up tattoo party up in here. That'd be dope.
I have done tattoo parties. They're pretty fun.
And of course you have like your little tattoo deals and stuff going on.
Yeah.
I know you have a $60 deal going on right now.
Yeah, so I have quotes on my timeline that's going for $60. They're like affirmation quotes, and get them while they're hot right now because they're so cute.
I was actually thinking about getting one. There's quite a few that I've seen that I think I would like to get.
You're not the only one, girl.
But the question is, where would I want to put it? Like, I want to put it somewhere, like, unique, like maybe on my forehead.
I'm going to say no, ma'am. I have integrity. I'm not going to make you look like a ratchet person out here.
Get a tattoo right there on my forehead. You see what I'm saying? Hello?
She's going to get it right here.
Right. And shout
One
out
of a kind.
Right. Shout out to everybody tuning in. My sis, JoJo, my best friend, Trina, who's right here in the building on the side of us, Anthony, Nino, Cornell, Reckon, my brother Steve, Santana made this beat. Shout out to everybody tuning in right now. We lit. So, do you see yourself doing tattoos even if you're still able to do tattoos when you're still 80 rocking and kicking it? Are you still gonna do tattoos when you're 80 rocking and kicking it?
Hell yeah,
She's gonna be the best tattoo granny.
I
on
might
this
need
world.
like a magnifying glass and maybe some like stabilizers for my arms.
But see, you would have to change your tattoo name because you're older now. You would have to make it like a granny tattoo name. So what would your granny tattoo artist name be?
I don't know. Bertha tattoo.
Big Bertha tattoo. I could dig it. Man, if I was an 80-year-old grandma tattooing, call me Luther. Call me Luther. I'm going to Lele Luther.
Lele Luther
real quick. Shout out to my brother D tuning in right now. Man, I'm just loving it. I just want to take half of this building home with me. You know what I mean? Just cut it like a cake and then take it with me on the plane.
Hang on, wait a minute. This is mine, girl.
I'll bring it right back, but just let me take it.
You just want to borrow for the low?
Yeah, just let me borrow it for the low. I bring it back. I can't promise in all pieces.
When you get new shit, I want the old shit.
Right. I hope you get the new shit. You see what I'm saying? So, but it is a lovely shop. Come down to 1214 Bassey Road. Come see my sis, BeBe. All the tattoo artists. We got makeup artists. We got skincare artists. We got the purses. We got the jewelry. We got the lady shop. We got everything up in here. Y'all come down. It's a whole vibe. Like, I definitely love it here. Like, I could go take a nap on that couch right now.
Oh, girl. That couch is everybody's napping point.
For real?
I swear to God.
I'm gonna need you to snap a picture one day of you taking a nap.
Girl, my little MJ, my artist, she be in there like, I was like,
right, snoring like a whole grown man. I know that's.
But I've been doing the same thing. Like Jennifer's couch is the nail room couch.
Right.
Girl, that's our spot.
See, look, I told you I can live in here. You got different spots you can nap at. It's like a whole salon up in here. A spa salon. All y'all need is a jacuzzi. Hey.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Hold on.
We have a backyard.
Baby, I'm going to threaten you with a good time because I love me a jacuzzi, especially if you make the little blaster in the bubbles for you. The blaster and the bubbles. I need the blaster and the bubbles. Most definitely. So
You will never see me in my shop if there's a jacuzzi or a swimming pool.
Baby, I'll be out back.
I'm a water baby.
I'll be out back with a wine cooler in my hand, having a good old time. Just me and my jacuzzi and my wine cooler, and maybe some slow jams. What you got your chip for? Hold on, I'm missing something here, guys. Hold on, I'm trying to figure it out.
It's called the single life.
Oh, that I ain't missing out on. That most definitely. We ain't missing out on. And technically, we really ain't missing out on nothing in the single life.
Girl.
You see everybody cheat when you single.
Girl.
You see everybody
The
cheat
ones
when you
that
single.
cheat, the ones that cheat the most are the ones in a relationship.
And married and got kids and
They the ones
all
that
on
be the
Facebook,
most
lovey-dovey.
busiest.
And oh my God, look at my man. Yeah, look at your man on the street with another woman.
So social media has caused a lot of space between reality and like it really has made
it's
reality
destroyed a lot of
bad.
morals.
It really has.
It's destroyed a lot of morals.
I try to like social media is my money maker. Like that's
Right.
where I make my money.
Promote.
If
yeah.
I didn't have all this girl, my social media would be gone.
Right.
It is so bad out here. Like what I've been through personally with all my relationships, friendships, stuff like that, girl. Social media is just, it's like high school.
And you just gave me a really good point saying that because if we didn't have social media, we wouldn't be nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But that should let you know at the end of the day, if you didn't have it all, who would really be there for you?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I go on living life to my own.
Right.
Because if I don't do it myself and relying on other people,
It's not
never
going to
gonna
get done. And especially the way you want it. Or you're going to have to keep going over and over. And back to the drawing board.
Mm-hmm.
Having to sit there and break down your building just to restructure your foundation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When your foundation needs to be secure before you can top on your building.
It's just sad that I don't understand how people can live like that.
Right.
Like they separated reality to the facade of the social media.
Right.
Like I don't have Snapchat. What the fuck is Snapchat?
And to be honest, I do got Snapchat, but I don't be on there like that.
Cheaters.
Like I don't use it.
Cheaters are on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Cheaters are.
Yeah,
I
because you
swear
could,
to God.
you could delete, you can.
No, it automatically deletes the conversation.
Right.
Not if you sit there in 24-hour mode.
Yeah, to be honest, if there's a setting on there, you can, and actually, if you double tap their chat, it saves it. So, baby, no, cheaters could get caught on Snapchat too. No, for real. There's settings. You can save that chat for 24 hours. You can save that chat permanently.
See, like Trina said, like worse than high school because now we have receipts. Girl, yes, screenshots is receipts forever.
Ever. Yep.
Ever.
Same
I've used
from
that multiple
2010.
times, girl.
Right, don't come for us because we got screenshots. Don't come for us. We got the screenshots.
Yeah,
Most definitely.
I can't. No, girl, like, I don't know. I have to be intellectually connected to somebody.
Right, spiritually.
Spiritually, mentally, physically, intellectually. Like I'm a saposexual.
Right,
I get off by just like the intelligence of a man.
right.
And a full conversation, the consistency.
You hear that, gentlemen? The intelligence of a man turns her on. So if you're intelligent, swing her way. If you're intelligent, swing her way.
If you can teach me something and I
not
can
bash
teach you.
me and right.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
girl. Whew.
Butterflies and rainbows.
Folding like a prince.
Unicorns. Cotton candy.
I guess we're kind
Man, it'll be like the scene in Willy Wonka with the
No, but I need
lollipops.
somebody that's like motivated. Like you gotta have dreams too and shit.
Right.
Yeah,
You gotta
it has
want
to be
that.
my
Right.
man.
Right.
The person I want is someone has to be very ambitious, someone very outgoing,
Like me.
and
Like
very
Lovey-dovey, touchy,
That too, like,
emotional,
oh my God.
not emotionally, but emotionally,
emotionally there.
physically, you
Okay.
know what I mean, and mentally, it all needs to be there. It definitely all needs
It
to
really
be
does
there.
have to be there because, like, this social media shit ain't shit.
Nope. And to be honest, that's why I don't post stuff on social media except, you know what I mean, my episodes, or if I got a joke. If I got a little jokey joke crap,
Oh, I just did a joke this morning talking about the weather. Like, I
Yeah, I love that.
That shit was funny. I don't know why that came out.
Right.
I was pissed off this morning when I went to take my kids to school.
It's-
It was cold.
But this weather's like a lot of people's attitudes and
Oh,
and feelings and mentalities. And it scares me Why does the government know to send this kind of weather down here?
It's
That's toxic.
See, they're giving it like maybe
Toxic.
like 20 years. It's gonna be like cold summers and hot winters. It's gonna flip.
Well, if you really
So-
look at it, we didn't have much of a damn winter at
We
all.
didn't.
We didn't have much. And then it's now La Nina year, so we're gonna have a wet year because we just finished La Luna. Now it's La Nina. Yeah. So now
It's gonna be a dry ass summer. I just know it.
It's actually supposed to be a wet summer. We're actually supposed to get a lot of rain. We're
I
actually,
don't have to water my grass and waste my money.
girl, who you telling? I get tired of watering my plants sometimes. I just see them die and I'll be like, you know what, little buddy, you could just die. You'll grow back. You'll grow back, okay? You will definitely grow back. So, but being as a parent, being a single, not being a single mom, but just being a mom, period, the conversation I had called you on.
Okay,
yesterday.
yeah. We were actually talking about that this morning.
Right. So listen up, Facebook. There is one topic I really need to touch upon as being a parent. Yesterday, there's a situation right next to me and my best friend's school. Our daughters go there. And the situation was that there was an active shooter right next to the school, the apartment complex right there. We, as parents, didn't get notified of anything until after the situation was cleared and the lockdown was lifted. Somebody please tag KZ12, Forest News, San Antonio, because this needs to be spoken on. When a situation goes down like that, the school needs to notify parents immediately. I felt like that was uncalled for, because what if that shooter was to run, jump over that fence? Because mind you, it's a fence. It's literally a fence that separates my daughter, our children's school and the apartments.
Yeah.
Now, what if that shooter wanted to go run, jump the fence, you know what I mean, and run into the school and shoot the kids, and you waited till after the situation was taken care of to call parents?
Yeah, so the Uvalde shooting is where it stands point with me. It really
And that one hits home. That one hits home for me.
hits home. Only, I remember sitting there doing the fundraiser and hearing the stories, like they were able to freely walk into the school. Like I understand where you're coming from, because it happened to my school, my kid's school,
Right.
twice last year.
And this is the second time just started this year that this situation has happened.
Yeah, so my kid's school, they were locked down for already 2 hours trying to find the shooter at the John Jay High School. And I went to go pick up my kids. That's how we found out.
Right.
And I'm literally scared half to death. I don't know what's going on. No teacher or principal, nobody informed me what the fuck is going on. So, of course, me being a mom,
Right.
I'm on survival.
10.
I'm on protection mode.
You on 10.
It's very emotional. It's very scary. Especially, this happened after the Uvalde happened.
Right.
And
there's just been a lot of school shootings happen over these past few years, and honestly, it's really getting a little too comfortable for me.
Oh my
Right,
God.
and that's what I'm saying. It's really getting a little too comfortable for me, and that's what pisses me off. Is like when a situation happens like that, the parents need to be notified. We are literally dropping our kids off at school, you know what I mean? And trusting y'all, expecting y'all to make sure our kids are okay, they're safe, they're good. You know what I mean? But when situation goes down like that, that kind of pisses me off, because if the shooter went up into that school, killed a few kids, you didn't call parents until after the situation was taken care of, you got some lawsuits coming for you now. You got some serious lawsuits coming for you. And as a parent, I don't play behind my kids.
See, the thing is that we put our trust into the schools to take care of our children when we can't, and they frown upon homeschooling, bitch.
And it seems like we're going to have to start homeschooling.
I'm seriously considering it, because I don't want that phone call, hey, your kid was shot, your kid was killed.
Right.
Like, I'm like, that would terrify me to my core.
Right. And see, and that's what upsets me, because this is the second time this has happened. And y'all just don't notify the parents. Like, no, that's children's lives that you're playing with.
Yeah.
I don't care about how many damn SAPD officers you got there, SWAT you got there, none of that. Because as we see from the Uvalde school shooting, There was parents already running up in the schools to get their babies while the cops was just chilling, listening to all the gunshots. Cause, man.
See, what I don't understand is that they can send mass messages on stuff like what the class needs or like homework they need to turn in, but they can't send.
Right, they want to get after you for truancy and stuff like that.
I have class dojo. Why the hell isn't a text message being sent, a mass message?
Or an email, something. If
Or
you can
email,
even call
exactly.
the parents, email them, and notify what's going on. Because when I got that call from the school yesterday, baby, I was ready to say, fuck all this shit, drop everything, and go get my baby. Because I do not have the heart to bury my kids. It's especially before me. Like, something needs to be happening in the school districts where better protocols are called upon this, because the parents need to be notified ASAP. Whether if the shooter is next door, on property, something. Like I said, it could have took that many.
Right next door.
Literally right
There's
next
just a
door. And mind you, a ex-boyfriend killed a boyfriend in the bathroom. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. What if the gunman was to run off, hop the fence, and then be on the school property with a loaded weapon?
You don't need to hop the fence. There's a gate open right there. There's a door.
You see what I'm saying? It still don't matter. The school was right there. And for the simple fact that you did not call parents until after the lockdown was lifted up, that's an issue for me. That is a big issue for me.
My thing is, why isn't there metal detectors? There used to be metal detectors in high school.
My thing, why is the government sitting here sending all this money to other countries instead of giving it and giving our taxes to the schools to get a good security system, to shit that our kids actually need to protect our own? We need to take care of home first. That's the problem. Why are we sending money to other countries, but we don't give a fuck about our own people here?
That's the thing. Like, I think our government is very simp. Like, they're very
Backwards.
So that's why they treat other countries the way they do, to make sure that they don't come to our land.
Other countries laugh at us because we're so ass backwards. We drive on the wrong side of the street.
That's what they say. It's funny as shit.
We drive on the wrong side of the street, people. Like, other countries literally laugh at us because we are ass backwards. Like, we're literally getting made fun of. Like,
We always will, only because money runs this country. Nothing else runs it.
money talks.
That's it. Money. They say money is the root of all evil. Yes, the fuck it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yep, it sure is.
Money makes this country go like
Greedy.
taxes upon taxes on taxes and taxes we gotta pay for. And for what?
And that's what I'm saying. All of our
For
tax.
no better schools in this motherfucker?
That's what I'm saying. All of our tax monies are going to the other countries instead of what needs to be taken care of at home first for our kids in other situations.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm saying. Something needs to change within the school system. And the other thing that bothered me too was when I picked up my daughter, I had asked her teacher about the situation. Like, hey, what happened? Of course, we got the call. Her teacher wasn't even able to tell me all the details what happened. And that worries me too, because you want to know how I found out what happened next to the school? Motherfucking news. Looking on Facebook, scrolling on the news. There you go. So, and I asked her teacher about the situation, and she said that they didn't have very many details. That worries me too, because as a teacher, you need to know what's going on. You need to be aware of your surroundings as well, especially if our kids' lives are in the stake of your hand.
Girl,
I'm going off right now. Like, this is me going off. Like, that shit really pissed me off yesterday. Like, that's uncalled for. Not it has only been once, but this has been twice. This needs to be brought up in the school boards. Security need to be a lot better. Parents need to be more updated on their kids and what's going on in these schools.
what I need and what I want for these schools is metal detectors. I want the students searched.
We need
That's including elementary.
We need to have mentally trained and mentally stable police officers.
No. Military.
Well, yeah, military but they need to go through multiple mental evaluations just to make sure they are stable enough to have a gun in their possession. Because that's where America goes wrong too. We're just sitting here, I'm not saying take our guns away, but damn it, put stricter laws and make people go through mental evaluations before just giving them the right to carry a gun. Like, man.
I agree with that to the most, because look at the Uvalde shooting. He was able to walk in there
with like nothing. And I'm telling you, when I got that call from the school yesterday, that shit pissed me off and my heart dropped. Like, I pulled it I whipped in the school. I didn't care. They was going to know I was mad. And that's why I said that the situation pissed me off even more when I asked Aubrey's teacher what was going on, and she wasn't able to really tell me too much details. I had to scroll through the news to find out what really happened. And what happened was a boyfriend, ex-boyfriend killed the current boyfriend in the house. They were both chilling with the girl, like
the Nashville school shooting. That was very sad. And the report he made about the ice cream.
And can I please say something about this? Parents, and I don't care how you feel about this. This is my opinion. This is my podcast. All opinions. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Please teach your kids that a man is a man and a woman is a woman. Not judging all other people, but please do not be bringing it on these kids.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Let the kids be kids. Just
For real. But
they'll figure it out when they're older.
teach them that a man is a man and a woman is a woman. No more, no less. Straight up. You can only be born one or two ways. Man or woman.
I mean, male or female, like whichever one.
And I just had to say that too with the school shootings, because supposedly with the Uvalde school shooter, he was a trans as well. He would dress up with skirts and the, you know what I mean, with the nail polish and stuff on, and supposedly he got picked on or whatever the case was. Like,
he was going to elementary school and he just came back.
See, this is why I teach my kids kindness, because
all kids don't go home to love.
That's right.
All kids do not go home to love.
Kids don't go home to the love. So of course those kids are the bullies. So I teach my kids.
Like, look at the Gabriel Hernandez case.
Yeah. All kids don't have the luxury. So I teach my kids the kindness to love the other kid, and even though he's mean or whatever, but don't touch my child, because my child has permission to whip that ass.
Oh yeah, that's one thing I do know, baby. You put your hands on my child is liable to knock you on your ass, and I give them permission. If the school got a problem with it, oh well. Tell the kids to keep their hands to themselves.
A lot of issues with kids is that they have a lot of problems at home.
Right, and they don't get taught the proper ways of the discipline at home.
Some don't have love, some are neglected, some have addicted parents, drug addicted parents,
or don't have parents,
at all, adopted. So I adopted 2 of my kids.
Right.
They come from
a broken household.
Yes, very, very bad. It's a long story.
Right, we only have the broken household. Yeah.
So school was. They miss maybe about 68 to 75% of school.
Oh wow!
But when they did go to school, they suffered.
Right.
Because they didn't have that luxury like other kids did.
Right. They weren't their
social skills.
Right. Their social skills
and everything.
Right.
So when I got them, it was a whole new change. And now they're the happiest they could ever be in their life.
Right.
And they haven't missed not one day of school out of the 4 years I've had them, girl.
I know that's right.
Not one day. Maybe because of COVID happened. When
right, with the virtual learning.
So it was like kind of hard, but they did not miss not one fucking day of school.
And it's all about how you love your kids, man.
That's it.
Love.
The
That's
babies.
all these
love
kids
the
want.
babies.
They just want love. They just want somebody to be there for, like, you want somebody to be there, because at the end of the case, when it's all said and done, your kids are the ones riding with you through all this. Before your friends, your homies, your kids are riding through you with this wave. Yeah, like, that's why my kids deserve everything at the end of the day.
My kids are my legacy.
Right.
So I want to make sure my kids are better than me, but yet me.
Right.
So,
just a better version.
Exactly.
Right, better version.
So you gotta love the babies. You gotta be the babies. The babies are gonna be you.
Right. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look up for the next school board, and I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna speak my voice, because as a parent, that's happened one too many times for my comfortability, and for the simple fact that I'm just supposed to drop my child off at school knowing that she'll be okay. Mm-hmm. Now it's starting to kind of look a little iffy, and like
try to get a petition going too. Get signatures and stuff like that.
Well, maybe me and you could do that, since you had the situation with your kids. Maybe
we're not the only parents who've gone through it.
Right, of course, we'll get millions of signatures.
We'll get a lot of fucking signatures.
But somebody got to be the voice for the children. Somebody got to somebody got to care for these kids and act like it, because I tell you what, some of these school systems, some of these school systems don't give a flying fuck. Half of them teachers are there for the paycheck, not the kids, and that's real.
You are really mad,
man.
She is really mad.
I'm just being honest with you. That's real. Half of these teachers are only there for the paychecks and not the kids.
Well, see, that's the thing too. Like, the pay for our teachers is low.
Right.
My 10-year-old, she wants to be a teacher. I told her why.
Why?
So she loves to teach.
That's as bad as Lorenzo saying he wants to be a cop. I'll be like, not in this household. Not in this household.
So I told my daughter, I was like, because she also wants to be a nurse. Like, she wants to do both. I was like, baby, go towards nursing and you could teach in nursing.
Right.
Because they treat teachers like shit. They do not pay these teachers enough to deal with our badass kids.
Right. But
at the end of the day, you chose this career. You chose to do it.
Right.
So you better treat these kids like that you birthed them, because I'm giving you that trust to protect my kids.
And this goes from the first day of school, like,
and some of us
and that's not
even
even
up to the first day.
Exactly.
And there's some parents who don't even know the teacher until after the first day of school. Like, you just drop them off, you're supposed to trust these people.
Like very teacher.
Right. You see
and
what I'm saying?
The thing is that it's required for my kids to go to school.
Because if not, we get in trouble, get fined, and get locked up for it.
But I'm humble as my kids.
Exactly.
Where does that make sense at? Please have somebody. Please have that make sense for us. Like, they're making it hard out here.
I don't understand, like, why is it such a big issue? I don't trust a lot of people with my kids. I'm with my kids so if I'm not here at the shop, I'm at home, girl.
With my kids, yep.
Like, my
girl,
kids.
If you would have watched one of my episodes last week, girl, Lorenzo was up with me and JoJo episode. He was big chilling. He was making his little TV presence. He was like, hey, y'all, I'm a mama child.
Sometimes my kids be here at the shop, too. Like, this is my shop. I can have one.
And see, that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, my kids deserve it all, because they're the real ones riding with me through thick and thin. They're the ones going through the process, the emotion, the ups and downs, everything. Everything.
And at the end of the day, we just got to be great at what we do.
And we are great. And we're going to get greater.
Hello.
We're going to get greater.
We're looked at.
Right. And I think we should do that. I feel like we should start a petition about that. Like,
do it.
That needs to be.
I'll put a petition paper up here and I'll have clients sign it. Like,
we should do that. I'm down about doing that, because, like I said, that's an issue for me. An issue. Like, I didn't know if I wanted my child to go to school today. You know what I mean?
Trust me, every single morning when I drop my kids off, my youngest, she gives me a kiss on the forehead.
Oh.
And then she waves at me,
But it sucks because you don't know if you're going to get them.
Yeah, so I get emotional. I should not have to feel that way. Emotions. Dropping them
Is
off.
my child going to be okay?
Exactly.
Is my child, you know what I mean?
Am I going to get that phone call? Like, it's nerve-wracking, but...
Are you as teachers and staff and parents of the school going to notify me if my kids are not okay? Like, that's the real serious situation. Like, we need to be notified. Like, that situation could have been 10 times more uglier. Like I said, if they waited to call parents after the situation like they did yesterday, baby, you finna have lawsuits. Y'all finna lose your jobs, your licenses. You finna be homeless out on the street. You gonna think twice about playing with them kids.
Yeah.
And that's real.
I'm getting emotional, girl.
Yeah. Well, please don't cry, because that's gonna make me cry. Don't cry.
Because it's like, fuck. Like, it's a lot.
No, it is a lot. It is a lot. Like, and that's why I wanted to come on here and touch about that subject, because something needs to be done. And like I said, I'm all for starting a petition, especially when it comes to our kids. Like, this is our generation. These are our future generations. You know what I mean? These are, you know what I mean? Our mini me's like, man, I just don't understand how some of these schools just don't give a fuck.
Sorry.
You're good. I just don't understand. Like, it really bothers me. Like, I've thought about homeschooling too. Like, and it sucks because I don't want to take my kids' social skills away, because they love having friends. That's very
important. Like, their social skills is very, very important for their growth, to be an adults, to in the workplace, college, careers, whatever they need to do in life.
Right.
So that's why I don't crutch them with their social. I don't. When that COVID stuff happened, my youngest was pre-K. Mm-hmm. This is where she's introduced.
Aubrey and Serena.
So she was introduced. So when spring break hit, she was devastated.
Right.
So it caused her anxiety when she went back 2 years later, back to school and everything. She had awkwardness.
Right.
Like she's good now, but it was awkward for yes. Like she
Right.
had to rebuild that
That
personality,
trust, that how to communicate and
yeah. So
right.
and then like it's very important for our kids to be with other kids.
Right.
It's very important. That's also another socialite that we have to
But now in this
understand.
world, like, you don't know who those kids are around. So you
Yes,
don't know what
exactly.
they
Did I say socialite?
That I think you did.
I think so.
But it's okay. We'll leave it at socialize. We'll leave it at socialize.
Social
life. Social. Oh, I thought you said social life. You were trying to say social
No,
life?
I said socialize.
Oh.
But I said socialite. I don't know why
I thought you were trying to say social life. I was about to say, you know, it all sounds the same if you ask me.
You get what I mean.
It all sounds the same if you ask me. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to look into that then.
Yeah,
And
start the petition,
start a
look
petition.
into it. I think it'll be better for you mentally.
East Central ISD, I'm on your ass.
Not for real.
North ISD.
On your ass. We coming. We coming. Especially when you have parents that don't play about their kids. Oh, yeah. Like I said.
I'm one of them.
Right. I need to know I need to know everything that goes on with my daughter. Like, everything. And as I said, that's what made the situation worse is when I asked her teacher, and her teacher wasn't able to provide me with little to no information. Like, you should know what's going on. You should know what's going on in your school.
So this is the thing. The teachers do know what's going on. The school's on lockdown. All the teachers are notified. They do know. I just
Don't
know.
want extra questions.
I just know in the top of my head, the reason why they do not tell these parents is because they don't want the parents to go up to the school.
Right.
I don't give a fuck.
That's not an
I will
excuse to me.
take exactly.
That's
not
not
an excuse
to me.
That is my prerogative and my choice. If I want to go up there and shield my baby from a fucking bullet,
Right, because
You're not gonna do it.
and bring it back to the
Damn right.
and bring it back to the Uvalde school shooting. Man, some of them parents were already running up in the school to get their babies
and
before
being
the cops
arrested.
were.
Like that's our choice as parents if we want to protect our
Y'all damn
young.
sure not gonna do it. Y'all
They definitely not gonna do
just
it.
letting the man shoot. Man,
Like, I just don't understand. Like it took
They
them
straight
that
stood in the
long.
hallway.
like sitting here texting their wife and stuff. Like, man, go get that fucking man and
Well,
save these kids.
That his wife was one of the teachers.
But man,
Still,
it's
but also-
still, man, put that phone down and go get your wife and these kids, man. Like, what? In a
I-
hostile situation like that is not the time to be whipping out your phone. I mean, I understand you'll teach your wife, but come on, your real main focus is not. Let me go get my wife and her kids out these classrooms.
I don't care if I get arrested. I don't care if I get
Baby,
shot.
give me that
my
charge.
kids.
But I
Give
will
me
die
that
for my
charge.
kids. I will take my last breath for my children.
I take that
All
charge.
4 of my babies.
And I will take somebody else's.
Right, and I got a clean record. I gladly take that charge any day.
I will get bailed out as soon as I'm booked.
Slap on the wrist.
That's
Bingo.
it.
Right out. Hello. And be right back out here talking the same shit. The same shit.
So some change.
No, okay, for real, yeah. Like y'all gonna hear me out, but yeah, man, something most definitely needs to be done in these schools, and for the simple fact that we're sending billions to other countries, and we can't even give our schools $400,000 for a secured security system for the active shooters, man. I
And
tell
where's
you
my
what.
tax money?
No, for real, because if that's the case, Biden give me all my tax money back for real.
It's
You
not
owe me
in here.
income tax and player,
Because it's going somewhere. Because
it ain't me and it damn
I
sure
got
ain't these
butterflies in
schools.
my pockets.
And
And
it
my
ain't gonna-
money is going somewhere else other than my motherfucking pockets in my kids' school.
I know that's right. So,
Lord
but
Jesus.
yes, I had to touch upon that situation because
Well, I appreciate it. Maybe your voice will get heard. Share this. Share it.
man, share it, like it
Share.
for real. Like if you really care about your kids and you know these school systems are kind of rigged, man, share it. I'm telling you, just most definitely share it. So, but we are live right here at 1214 Bassy Road, and my girls' tattoo shop, well, whole beauty bouquet shop, should I say. With BeBe Harper, man, it's definitely been a pleasure.
Of course.
Thank you so much for taking the time to
Well,
be
thank
here
you
with
for
me.
having me.
Thank you. I've been turned up, man. I've been turned up all weekend. Like, finna go to the tattoo shop. I ain't getting no tattoos just yet, but I'll be big chilling. You can catch me in my little room back there.
Yeah.
Taking a nap on BeBe's couch or something, you know what I mean?
Hey,
but
hey.
thank you for having us here. It is a beautiful shop. I love what
you.
you've done with
Appreciate it.
I can't wait to see what more has in store for you. And I can't wait till
Just
you get
watch.
that. I can't wait till you get that piercing license.
I can't wait, girl. That's more money.
Oh, I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be here without no shirt on. I'm gonna be here with a bikini on ready.
I got my clamps ready, girl.
I'm gonna be here with my bikini top on ready. Be like, look, I know it's gonna hurt, but let's just get this done and over with.
I got my clamps ready to go.
Okay. Like you a surgeon. You finna
Damn
be
right.
surgery.
Well, kind of technically, I kind of am.
Ooh, you gonna touch my nipples? Don't tell me you had a good time now. Yeah.
Well,
She likes nipples.
I do. I got my own.
Oh my god.
I actually pierced my own.
For real?
I pierced my own, but girl, that shit hurt like a son of a bitch.
I mean, I pierced my ears, but not my nipple.
Girl, I bit all my piercings.
Bitch, my nipple probably get infected and fall off.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, I can't do that.
I pierced right here one time.
You know what? I've actually wanted to get like somewhere up here pierced. Like no, like just like right here.
The surface piercings?
Yeah, I've seen some
I think
girls
those
with
are
the
sexy.
I've seen some women with that, and I'm like, ooh, I see you, girl.
Girl,
but the
I
thing
remember-
is, like, what if you have sex and your partner accidentally pulls it out and you bleed to death?
Oh, then he's not getting a nut because he's not going to.
She said, "Oh my
You
god,
better be careful.
No nuts for
He
you.
best to be careful.
No nuts for you."
No, because I remember I went to the tattoo convention out in Universal City last year, and I watched a lady get the corset all down her chest. She had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 14 holes
She's
with
a
the
sacrifice.
hooks. Yes.
She's a sacrifice.
And she was putting the ribbon through the holes. Oh my God, it was absolutely satisfying to watch. But I would never.
But I would never.
I would never. But that was, I think that was very sexy and it was elegant, but
Right.
yet.
Maybe 2 right here, but baby, the whole corset. Ooh.
That's the definition of painful pleasure.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I would get a tattoo started, because I actually do. I want to get a tattoo, like, started from my chest and going all the way down
Sternum
here.
hurts, girl.
Well, I'm a Libra, and I actually found a tattoo that I really want to get, and it's the balance beam, and it actually starts from the neck, and it goes down, and the titties are the balance. Girl, that tattoo went. I saved it. That tattoo went hard in the paint. I'm gonna get that
I
tattoo
need to
one
see
day.
that. I need to see that.
Ooh, girl, yes, it's beautiful, like all around the nipple, all right. Who checked that? And I'm a Libra. I was like, yes. I got to get that. Most
Girl, you know
definitely.
I've tattooed areolas. They're very pretty.
Have you tattooed a punani?
Around it, yes.
Ooh.
I've done a butt crack too.
Hopefully it didn't smell. Hopefully they wiped
Do
it
not
with.
get me started, girl.
Hopefully they wiped it with alcohol. So
I made this girl go home. Yes.
do tell.
Spell it
I want all the
too.
spices. Do tell.
I was tattooing out of my house. It was when I first started. Girl, she came up with my hair. Girl, I had to do the whole ass. Yeah, I don't want to say nothing, but Lord.
I'm surprised you didn't.
Please, before you get any kind of tattoo anywhere, anybody, please be clean. Clean skin is happy skin. Please.
Non-infected skin.
Yes, so clean skin is happy skin.
Non-infected skin. Man, there was one more question I was gonna ask too. Oh man.
That
I
just
forgot.
me fuck off.
Yeah, right.
Girl, I got asked
forgot.
to do like the genitalia, the men area.
Have you tattooed a penis?
No, but I got asked, but I knew what his insinuation was, like what he was insinuating. I dogged him back because you're not about to do me like that.
And please don't come up in the tattoo shop if you got any butt implants, because my girl will pop them implants with that needle.
No.
Pop.
I've actually tattooed implants, plastic areas too.
I wonder if when it pops, does it come out like it pops a balloon?
Well, the thing is with tattooing, it doesn't pass no more than the 4th layer of the skin, the second tissue pair.
Damn, how many layers of skin do y'all
So
females
the
need to get to
skin,
for
the
butt
skin,
implants?
this.
How many layers
That
of skin
goes
y'all gotta
underneath
get
the
to?
muscle. That goes underneath the muscle, the tissue. Like I don't even touch no more than 2,
Right.
like a nickel length long in your skin.
Right.
That I'll probably pop a pimple, but that's about it.
Ooh.
I won't pop anything else.
Pop that.
Everybody thinks like tattooing is all like, oh no.
Actually,
it's not that bad.
All my tattoos that I've got, none of them hurt. I even have one on my ankle, one right here. None of my tattoos hurt. Not saying that I think I'm a pain freak, but
Well, see, I'm a pain freak. I have a zombie on my thigh. I sat 10 hours in. Like, straight 10 hours. Finished the whole thing, my whole entire front thigh. Bitch, I kid you not, when it hit the back of my thigh, I have Marilyn Monroe on the back of my thigh.
Ooh.
I tapped out. That shit felt like I was having sex with a knife doing this number. Like, I quit. I procrastinated to finish it.
I was about to say, did you finish it?
The second time, it was sex with a knife again. And I was like, hurry up, bitch. Hurry up, hurry up. This shit hurts.
Well, for the people who can't take the pain, do you have numbing cream for them here?
I don't tattoo on numb skin, but I do have a numbing agent after I break the skin.
After you break the skin?
After I have to break the skin because, believe it or not, I don't know why people say that numbing cream does not work for the entire session of the tattoo.
And I've actually heard you say that millions of times. I've never got the numbing cream, so I wouldn't know, but I've heard you say that.
I have a client, they use the numbing cream. They put it on like they're supposed to before their appointment. 10 minutes later, after I'm wiping, like I'm literally wiping it off.
And they can feel the stinging and stuff.
Then it starts to hurt. I don't know why people think numbing cream is needed. No, don't use it because
if you're just scared of needles, don't get a tattoo. If you're just
that's what I'm saying. Like, just do you. That's why I call my business Beautiful Pain. You have to go through some shit to get some beauty out of it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm not saying that my tattoos ain't hurt, but it ain't. Yeah. They get.
I will not tattoo somebody who uses numbing cream because their skin turns to jello.
Right, and then it makes it harder for you to tattoo over and keep the ink
needle.
Right,
because the needle starts to bounce.
Right,
and it starts to separate the skin in a weird way,
and
I don't like it. So
right.
I have my own numbing agent, but I have to at least break the skin.
Break the skin first, right?
Yes, and then trust me, it works. Not for the whole session. I don't know why people think that.
Right.
Unless you want some sleep or some shit.
If you scared of needles, just don't bring your ass. Because this is gonna be some beautiful pain down here. You're gonna cry for 5 seconds, but you'll be alright.
Don't be scared of the needles. It's not the scared of needles. If you don't like pain, don't get tattoos.
Yeah, there you go.
Because it's not the needles. The needles is not what it is.
Right.
Because I'm not going through all the skin.
Right.
If you don't like pain, don't get tattoos.
Right. Right. Well, yes, most definitely. And once again, we are down here at 1214 Bassy Road with my girl BeBe Beth and BeBe's Beautiful Paint Tattoos. It's definitely been dope to be here.
Thank you.
It's definitely been a vibe. I'm gonna move my stuff in later on today. Just give me the house key. Just give me the house key. You know what I mean? But yes, thank you so much for taking the time out to be on my episode.
Of course. Sorry, there's people talking.
No, you're good.
I was like, what was that?
Right. Who's you?
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate you being here.
Yes. And y'all don't forget to come down and support my girl. And like I said, she has multiple businesses here. It's just not a tattoo shop. She has makeup. She has face clean.
Facials, waxing, makeup, nails, boutique where there's clothes, jewelry, gift bags, gift accessories, and we got tattoos, which I have a permanent makeup artist. I have a flash artist, and you got me.
Right, and she is on her way to getting her license for the piercings.
That's all I need now.
So
I'm happy.
My girl will be able to do piercings soon. So y'all don't forget to come down, support my girl. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for being on my podcast.
Of course.
I love her. Yay! This is gonna be $1 million episode one day. And shout out to everybody tuning in right now. Thank you for all our supporters. Shout out to Music Flicks. That is a sponsor, an official sponsor of Put Your Big Girls Draws On Comedy Podcast, along with my Laylay's Kiss a Pink Gorilla Drink, is also a certified sponsor of Put Your Big Girl Draws On Podcast. Hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their Wednesday. Have a great day, and we'll see y'all later. Don't forget to come down to 1214 Bassy Road.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Hold up, big baby. Yeah. Whew. We do it all for the culture. Artists, business owners, yeah. You can forget what they told you. We the ones taking over, yeah. This for the grown and sexy.